Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video after hearing the absolutely devastating news of how bad EZA Rose is going to be. We're going to wipe away our sorrows, we're going to keep playing the game, and we're going to make a smile on our face. And we're actually going to be using the EZA Strength Trunks, who actually looks pretty good. In Zamasu, monster, absolute monster. So now we're going to give Trunks his fair share and give him a go as well. One thing that is in his favour is he does have a very good slot 1 unit next to him. With those typical links that these Trunks units do have. We are only on 142k defense though to start with, but that's fine because we do have that 40% damage reduction, and he will be stacking his defense basically for 6 turns. Every time he supers, that's 40% defense. And just like Zamasu, we're going to start with like one of the easier red zone enemies, and we're going to slowly increase the difficulty and see how he does. So we ain't going to get supered this time. Even though I wanted to, I want to see what he tanks. But to be fair, that's probably not a bad thing, considering his defense isn't where we want it to be right now, considering we do have to wait 6 turns to get him fully done up. But that 40% damage reduction is going to be huge. And then once he does perform 6 or more attacks in battle, he will get an extra 10% damage reduction. So he will go up to 50, which is quite nice. Not a big add-on, but I'm not going to turn down extra damage reduction. So that's 2 attacks he's done. And that's also 40% defense twice for this turn. Big crit as well. Of course, double digits. That's good. That's good. 40% damage reduction. 2 40% defense raises. Wouldn't expect anything less right now. It's mainly super attacks I want this guy to take, just to see where he's at. Same with Zamasu. Same with Zamasu. Like, it's actually kind of funny to me. Like, I don't understand how these two side EZA, I mean, all of the side EZAs are actually like, they're not bad. Right? They're not bad. But the Int Zamasu, this strength trunks are actually really good for side EZAs and can actually somewhat be runnable in difficult content if you really want to use them. The funny thing is, Goku Black is a Dokkan fest and they fumbled him so hard. So hard. I wouldn't even consider running him in any difficult content. That's how bad he is. Like, how do you start off with Trunks, who needs to get going but is still very good once he gets going? AJ Zamasu is one of the best. EZA Future Goal Hunter is as good as he is. And then the side EZAs are actually pretty good for side EZA, especially, as I said, Zamasu and Trunks. And then for part 3, you completely fumble the entire bag. Like, you've just tripped on the curb, dropped all your shopping from Sainsbury's or Tesco's or even Asda, I don't know, maybe even Aldi or Lidl, and you've dropped it all on the floor and completely fumbled. I don't understand how you get it so wrong. Have you locked him? Please don't tell me you've locked him as well. That'd actually be a big pain in my ass. Okay, you haven't. Can't super though, which is kind of jarring. That means Tech Trunks will get no stacks this turn. Don't forget, we're 2 supers down, so 4 more, and we get the extra 10% damage reduction, so hopefully we can get another additional here as well. He would have a guaranteed additional built in, which Goku Black could have used, but we're not facing a Realm of Gods enemy. So, you know, if we do try and take him into Dismal Future Edition of Red Zone, at least he will have a guaranteed additional, and we can build out that extra 10% damage reduction a bit quicker, get some extra defense for the turn, along with having the potential system additionals as well. So obviously, considering naturally his defense and his stats are going to be lower for him being a side EZA, like, at least the additionals can kind of not make up for it, but give him a bit extra. Damn, that's oh, if only didn't seal him. What a pain. Pick up all of these with Gamma 2, and then we'll just take this with Piccolo. One good thing as well is both these sidebander units, Trunks more so at this point, but both of these 2 sidebander units that are kind of a cut above the rest, they have very good teams and they are surrounded by very good units. You know, you think about Zamasu, while it could have been better, you're looking at Tekala Zamasu with his domain, you've got AJ EZA Zamasu, literally as soon as he comes back and transforms, they don't share the same name anymore, which is good. The only thing that hurts him a little bit is he doesn't have big bad bosses, but as we've already seen, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter. It would be nice, but it doesn't matter. We've got the likes of Piccolo Jr. You've got, you know, EZA Rose and Zamasu. There's a couple of other units that don't fall under the Realm of Gods category team, but, you know, losing out on 20% damage reduction like every other turn isn't too bad. Again, I've seen it. It still tanks incredibly well. But then you have Trunks, who has immediately a slot 1 unit in Vegeta and Trunks, who still to this day, I don't care what anyone says, are ridiculously good. And mine's only at 55%, and I still stand by them. You have the tech transform in Trunks. I said once he gets going, he's good to go. Like, realistically, this strength Trunks, if you're going to use him, again, this is content's sake, I've got him on rotation. You're probably going to have him in slot 3. And he'll be completely fine there because you have all of his damage reduction. You know, he doesn't rely on just pure stacking the way that Tech Trunks does. So, you know, doing it for 6 turns, he can go in slot 3. So Tech Trunks is a good option to go in. As I said, Vegeta and Trunks. There's also the new Vegito Blue. There's sort of Hope Trunks, who does go on the team. Obviously, you just wouldn't run them next to each other, which is kind of difficult. But again, probably... Why you got to dodge him for? Still double digits though, which is great. I mean, one time where they don't link together probably isn't too bad, because you're just mainly relying on this guy to tank for his damage reduction. Like, don't get me wrong, he can actually do some okay damage for a side EZA, but it's not really why you're bringing him, same as Zamasu. There's the EZA Future Gohan. There's also the new Carnival LR Future Gohan. There's a ton of units this guy can go with. Orange Piccolo, Beastless Gohan, the Gammas. There's a ton of amazing units that can go around this guy, and that's just off the top of my head. There's even more. So that's another good thing. That's also a double-edged sword for this Trunks, because while he is very good, there are a ton of other units, if you have them, that you can run on the same team. So he might not get a place, but if you're missing some of them, he's a good addition to run and a good alternative, and so far he's more than holding his own against Red Zone Omega. Or if you just want to switch the team up, have a bit of fun, maybe try and go for a bit more defensive option with all that damage reduction and the 6 turns of 40% defense raising. Not a bad option to kind of tag in, kind of substitute in. Whereas Zamasu, now with the fumble of the EZA Goku Black, there's no LR Rose EZA, there's no Part 2 Carnival LR Rose. Zamasu kind of fits on the team perfectly, like there's a big space open for him. So while Trunks is on a very good team, it's a double-edged sword of, does he really fit in? And to be honest, as I said, he's looking like a good option at the moment. But if you have the top units, probably won't squeeze in. Realistically, probably won't squeeze in. So how many supers down are we? I think there's 3 supers in, because he didn't additional the second time he appeared. Actually, no. 3. Has he appeared 3 times? I can't remember if it's 2 or 3. Can't remember if it's 2 or 3. Haven't completed the story. You should probably get that done, my guy. What are you saying, Gribbly? But yeah, I can't lie. Zamasu already... Or I loved using Zamasu. Like, he was great. I'm guessing Trunks is just going to be more of the same. Doesn't have as much damage reduction as Zamasu, but that 6-turn like mini stack kind of makes up for it. Do you know what? I might pop him in slot 1. 268 kick, because otherwise he won't get an extra like 40% in. Yeah, do you know what? I'm going to put him in slot 1. Why not? So that's what? How much defense? 282k defense with 40% damage reduction. So even pre-super, I should be fine. Yeah, double digits. And then we're going to get another 40% in, which I think we're 4 or 5 supers down. I think so anyway. We're 4 or 5 supers down. So he's very close to getting the full 40% for 6 turns and getting his extra 10% damage reduction, which don't forget, he hasn't even got yet. He hasn't even got the extra 10% for performing 6 attacks just yet. Now, if we were facing a Realm of Gods category enemy, we'd obviously get there a bit quicker because we would have that guaranteed additional. No chance, guaranteed. Again, they could have even taken a page out of this guy's book when it came to Goku Black. And they didn't. It's actually really ironic to me how sub EZAs are better than a big Dokkan Fest like headlining EZA. It's crazy. Like, he's the headlining EZA for Part 3, and it's crazy that this guy's actually probably better than him. Should I summon for LR Gohan or LR Goku and Vegeta? Probably Gohan, I'm not going to lie to you. If you're a free-to-play player, I'm not going to lie, there's probably more value for Vegeta and Trunks, or Vegeta and Trunks. Not Vegeta and Trunks, Goku and Vegeta, for the banner overall, and they are very good. I can't lie, Gohan's ridiculously good. Oh, we're having some technical issues. No, we're good, we're good. I don't know. I would say if you're a full-blown free-to-play player and that banner has a lot of units you could use, go for Goku and Vegeta. If there's nothing really you can use on that banner, then I'd say just go for Gohan because he is ridiculously good. Okay, defensively, where are we up to? 271k. I'm just going to leave him in slot 1 again. I might just leave him in slot 1. Like, he's going to tank for double digits, right? Like, there's only the KO super attack here, so we don't have to worry about it. Oh, okay, 40k. All right, he's taking a bit of damage now. Again, I don't think he still doesn't have the extra 10% damage reduction, nor is he finished building up his defense for 6 turns on the super attack. So that is important to take note. 40k, I mean, even for a side EZA, taking 40k on someone who does over 400k on a basic still isn't that bad. Funny enough. Now he should take double digits, right? Or yeah, there we go. Now he takes double digits. Now he takes double digits. Again, realistically, you're floating this guy, but for him to be able to like hold his own on main rotation is still a massive plus in my book. That's fine. I got to see what I needed to see from this guy. So if we die from a KO super attack, it's good because I got to see what I needed to from this strength Trunks, and him and Zamasu are very good. They're a lot of fun to use as well. They're a lot of fun to use, I won't lie. I mean, Tech Trunks is just popping off now. I don't know why. It's a bit late. Good crit, love that. Oh, he's popping off. He's actually popping off right now. Again, it's a little bit late, but he's popping off. He actually just popped off this turn. And he's probably going to die, but it's fine. I said I've got to see what I wanted to see from the strength Trunks. He's really good. I don't think he's as good as Zamasu. I don't think he's as good as the Int Zamasu, but his strength Trunks is really good. It does take a little bit of time to get his extra 10% damage reduction and his defense fully done for 6 turns. But if you can get them done, should be comfy, should be chilling the same way Zamasu was. But still a very good option for the teams he does go on. But you can let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I'll see you next video, guys. Take care, have a good rest of your day, and peace.